are some of my paintings. And how I got started was, I'll take you back to that day when this journey began. April 7, 2008. It was just like any ordinary day. I woke up in the morning, got myself all dressed up, and headed out the door. For some reason or the other, you know that when you have that inner feeling that something doesn't quite feel right. So I had that inner feeling all morning, that gut feeling as they would say, or that intuition, right? So I got up in the morning, got dressed, headed out the door, and everything was so beautiful. I remember there was a bright blue sky, and we had a little bit of clouds. And just when I hop on the bus, I had the most cheery bus driver in the morning. He's like, "Good morning, sunshine." He always brightened up my day. So I headed downtown where I worked. And for just this particular morning, I was looking around at everything. Little did I know at that time, this was going to be the last day that I actually saw. I remember looking at all the people and thinking about how blessed I am to be over here. And around this time, on April 7, 2008, at around 2:15, my life changed forever. I was working in the lab, and all of a sudden the light in the fume hood blew. Now, I knew something was wrong because I had all these ultraviolet lights hitting me. A few minutes later, I remember my skin itching, my eyes burning. I had the proper wear on, I had my clothes on, I had my lab coat on, I had my glasses on. But I had this gut feeling that something is not right. I told my supervisor, and she said, keep on working, because these products need to get out. Sometimes you might be in that position where you have this gut feeling, and you know this is wrong, but yet you keep on going. Always trust that instinct. Don't let no one else tell you differently. So, I continued working. And what happened was, whatever I started doing, it was all wrong. So I told my supervisor, I gotta go to the washroom. When I went to the washroom, I saw my eyes were bloodshot red. My face was itching, my hands were itching. My body felt like it wasn't myself anymore. So I said, you know what, I gotta go home. So I rushed home and turned on the shower because I wanted the itching to stop. I thought some chemicals or something got on me. As soon as I turned on the shower and the water started hitting my face, I can feel as though knives were piercing. I felt my skin was melting, literally melting. Thankfully, I heard my dad walking up the stairs. I turned off the shower, and I told him we need to go to the emergency right now. And we went. They started to cool down my face. They cooled down my hands. So now, I'm blessed with the opportunity to see the world through the lens of love. And now I only see complete darkness. And that's where my beautiful journey began. And so, as the days turned into weeks, as the weeks turned into months, I was seeing less and less. I had to tell my loved ones, I cannot see the walk path. And you know what they did? They held my hand. They said, don't worry, I'll be your guide. Thankfully for them, I am where I am today. They never once discouraged me. Sometimes you might have people in your life who are discouraging you. Only you see that vision for your life. But yet they discourage you. Have faith and belief. Follow your heart. Do what is right for you. So fast forward to the end of this late summer 2008. I got up one morning and I was in complete darkness. Just imagine your fear has become a reality. Now what are you going to do with the rest of your life? I began crying. I didn't know what I was going to do. The life that I knew no longer exists. You probably lose a loved one. You're probably going through a terrible time in your life right now. But you know what? All will be well. Trust me, all will be well. In my darkest moment, I saw the beautiful light. It is in that moment I stopped myself. I knew I had to make a choice on how I was going to live the rest of my life. Was I going to be stuck in this pain and this sorrow and be isolated in my room? Or was I going to get up and live each day to the fullest, regardless of my physical limitations, regardless of the challenges that I may foresee in the future? I'm going to live the rest of my life fearlessly.